Oh my goodness. Wow, I was muted on YouTube this whole time. That's crazy. YouTube, I'd like to apologize. Probably sounds like I'm crazy because I was talking to myself. Oh, hey Kevin, no sound. Somebody said that how long ago? Okay, only 2 minutes ago. I'm not that off. Okay, great. We've only been going for 6 minutes. John, thank you for pointing that out. Sorry for not paying attention. We were in the middle of a intense conversation about the Super Bowl. John, if you'd like to chime in too. We were talking about how it sort of feels rigged lately. A lot of people have that impression too, especially since they brought sports gambling into some major states like New York and such. It's really become a billion-dollar industry, and we know that once money is involved in anything, even as we see with crap coins, right? Meme coins. Once money's involved, fraud gets involved, right? Scams get involved. Evil shows itself. There's somebody's always trying to play that system to make the most and then some. It's never enough. Somebody's always trying to make more. Even football players who are getting in trouble for throwing their games because they have bets against them. Craziness. Crazy. Never enough. The football players that make millions of dollars a year for playing a sport, they want to go risk their whole career to make a little more money. Craziness. Yo, what's up, Blackfoot, Bigfoot? What's going on, fellas? Boston, what's up? Exhausted Trader, good morning. Victoria, what's up? Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Killer. Killer Kevin Mack, 1 10-point NQ trade, 1 GC trade, done for the day, off to the job. Good job, Kev. Good job. Yes, sir. College athletes getting paid now. It's great. You know what? I'm so happy to see college athletes getting paid now. Is that on every sport? Is that? Yeah, it must be. I'm sure it's every sport. They wouldn't do it just for basketball or just for football. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. No doubt. That way they're getting paid. They could use those paychecks to go gamble with. Full circle. Just kidding. All right, back to the charts, guys. What are we looking for? We'll do a quick rundown one more time. We have 2.5 minutes till market opens. ES, we broke previous day low, but we broke it because we gapped down from Friday to Sunday open. So I don't really like to count that as a break of a low. So the stat I'm going to be looking for today on ES is going to be the 15-minute orb. That's the opening range breakout, right? So we've had 84% of a double break on just every day, just standard. By weekday, let's see. 80% chance of a double break on Monday. Out of the last few Mondays, though, look at this. The last few Mondays, we've had a breakout, 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 breakdown, breakdown. So that's pretty telling. Wait, am I on Monday? Yeah, okay. Why is okay? Yeah, we haven't really had a double break on a Monday recently. So what I wonder is, are we due for one, right? Are we due for a double break because we haven't had one in the past 5 Mondays? Now, what I also want to see, oh, we can't see any further past that. Okay, I was going to see before that, have we had any double breaks? Market opens in a minute 10, guys. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right there. YouTube, hit that like button. Right, gotta stay hydrated, guys. Drink water. Market opens 20 seconds. Gold chopping around, no trades on gold. Gold will fold. We were only looking for longs on gold originally, right? So looking at the hourly closes in 30 minutes, 15-minute looking a little bullish. Can mark this as an area of interest. I would sort of like gold longs. Let's see where ES is. A little bit of a mess on ES. I got to see what I could get rid of here. We don't need, part of me, bye-bye. I was gonna say, do we need time and sales right now? Time and sales is great, but oh, it's taking up a lot of space over here. Okay, so taking a look at ES.
Great scalp. See it hit the 775 to 780 dump.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that, dude. Great. Good job. Good call. Look at that. And that's where we had, on the 1 minute, we had a gap in price there, too. So it's a nice little imbalance. Good job, man. Great work. Let's see if you get a re-entry on that. Or if we break it and use it as support. Guys, give me a half a sec. Just gotta grab Whoa, Nelly, where's the market going? You were supposed to go low.
70-ish. So that's a very viable target as well for us.
I liked ES longs in this zone. So we'll see how price wants to react here. But we have 60, 70s pretty strong. So I'm going to wait. I only like this was a 5-minute order block, and I'm not a fan of the lower time frame order blocks. But if that's where the trend is taking us, then that's what I'll look for. But right now, not looking too good to the upside. We'll wait for this 5 to close. 60, 70. Some liquidity down there. Gold chopping. No trades on gold, no trades on oil.
Coming down to that pivot or we do have a low target here from 6 a.m. at 69.5.
Nice, nice. I want to see how we react off the 60, 70. If we could react off 60, 70, I would take longs to target 60, 76. Just like a scalp. Let's see.
VWAP, right? I got my 3.
Is VWAP right there too? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm in. I'm going to take this for a little scalp. I don't know if I trust it. Light size. Looking for this quick little move. 3-to-1 risk to reward. Just a quick move higher. If we do get a stronger move, though, I'll scale out of some. Let's see.
Check back out.
Oh.
The damn real countdown.
Let me see. Let's see the money bags. Yes, sir. Dude, I know your zone was fire on NQ today. Good job, bro. Great work. Great work.
Like only that zone.
Good stuff. Now, I'm in these ES longs. So far, it's given us a pretty decent reaction. I'm going to probably get out of 2 somewhere. I was thinking of getting out of 2 right where we are. But I like this little pullback. I like that 77 bottom tick. I almost want to hold all my contracts. I'm in 5 right now. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I'll lock out at 2 at the key level 70, 74. Actually, no, 70, 76. That was my first TP. Ooh, some sellers coming in. Gotta play it a little careful. Gotta be careful. I'll get out 70, 74, 25 a few contracts if we got it back up there. Look at that. Sellers took it right back down. Gotta be careful. NQ at a point of resistance. ES at a point of support. Some sellers stepping in. Gotta be careful. My stop loss is 60, 69.50. It might go hit that.
What are you in? Are you in NQ for a long?
I'm in ES 70, 70, 50.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, now it's about to stop me out. I'm out.
You got us in a bit of a spot. It did a lower high and a higher low. So it's like that's you trade the fat part, but then if it gets skinny, it gets scary, right?
Yep. Yeah. Let's see. I like this rejection. I will take another stab back in it. Might have just been stop hunting me. But we'll wait. 5-minute hasn't closed just yet. And 5-minute has been a bit more bearish lately. And VIX has been pushing higher, which is also bearish. We don't want to be counter trend trading on ES or NQ. NQ's been trying to push higher. ES has been much weaker. ES with not much support below us, so no more longs, no more longs until the market gives us some type of real reason to take a long. When I say real reason, I mean like maybe a 15-minute reversal, a 5-minute, but right now, look at this 15-minute sell-off. Do we have, what time is it? We haven't even had our first 15-minute orb yet. Okay, NQ's orb is going to be here. Orb high, orb low. And then ES's orb will be here, orb high. And then orb low. So we'll see. We'll let the market sort of develop a little more, give us a better idea, better direction, and we'll see. Crude, gold, both tough positions as well. Now gold did retest this order block zone. That's all right. There we go.
It's in a tough area, man. Like I have it where if it gets above 804, yeah, it's gonna be it's not gonna be good for sellers.
Yeah. No, I know. Me too. I was thinking the same on ES with where we're at right now, but sellers keep on stepping back in, so we got to be careful.
Yeah, I don't really like it. Doesn't like you said, I agree. It's like trying to figure out where the market's going. It's better to just trade it.
Yep, exactly. Sort of like if we don't see a clear direction at the moment, then it's just better off not taking anything.
And this is a dangerous little. It's so small, but it's 779 to 804. It's only a $10 range, but this is where.
And look at this divergence too. Nasdaq just took out pre-market high. ES is nowhere near pre-market high. But we have VIX is at a key level, ES is at a key level, and VWAP. ES is at a very strong level of support, in my opinion. That's why I was looking for long positions over here. Definitely liking longs if ES could start to squeeze. But we'll wait. At this point, 42 seconds left in this 5-minute. Just might as well wait. $20 seconds left. Buyers trying to squeeze it here.
Yeah, 804.
I like this. I like this for longs.
Here fake account. I'm gonna go because I hold on my fake account if I can. I'm gonna go to 830.
I like Nasdaq's taking out highs, VIX is at a key level, and ES is trying to hold this VWAP too. The problem is we just keep moving lower no matter what we try to do. So we really need to see a strong pop.
Yeah, I also have if it goes down, like to trade down. Like I don't care which way, but what's it?
Here we go.
Right?
A little short squeeze here. Give me something.
700. Sorry, 700.
I really wanted 70, what was it? 60, 76, 60, 76. My thing is if we do reverse here, we're probably going to go to that new high a day, I would think, on ES. I'll get out of a few contracts there. I'll hold my remainder. Nice pop right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nas making new high. And then boom, selling wall right here on ES. Be careful, but buyers keep trying to step in. I do like this. I like that the buying delta's starting to pick up. But look at that. Sellers keep trying to bring us lower here. Gotta be careful. Definitely looking for a reversal. Let's check our footprint chart. If it'll come up in time. A lot of volume coming into the market creates a lot of lag. There we go. Good buying delta on this candle. I'm going to hold this, guys. I'm holding a few contracts left. I got out of a few right here, half of my position right here, holding half. My entry 60, 71, 75. I want to see this buying delta hold. Right now, a seller just tried to come in. I don't care. I'm waiting. This buying delta is still near the thousands. I'm going to wait. If this starts to drop, then maybe I'll reconsider and I'll exit the remainder contracts. But right now I'm waiting. Want to see if buyers want to continue. I want to see if this delta tries to stay bullish. Again, it's struggling right now. Look at that big drop on the delta. Huge. Just got to wait right now.
Yeah, I'm hoping this area holds right here. Like it doesn't get under 78, 75.
Yeah, me too. But look at that delta trying to push red. Got to be careful. Gotta be careful. Still green on the delta, though, and the point of control is still up here. So I'm going to be patient. I'm not too concerned. If it stops me out, it stops me out. I already scaled out of some, and that's all right. That's all right. Point of control dropped right over here, though, on Bookmap, which is pretty bearish. But point of control on the 5-minute is still up here, 5,200 on the volume. So I'm going to let this 136, we have 5, I'm going to let this 5-minute close. We got a minute 30 left in it. So I'm not going to stop out down here just for the 5 minutes to continue for the last minute 30, right? We're going to be patient. And if it stops me out and drops to my stop loss, well, that's another story. But right now, point of control is up here. There's good volume up here. Every time we pick up here, look at this volume is going crazy. Crazy. Look how quick this volume is picking up. That's huge.
It held good.
Yup, and NASDAQ.
I long that.
Yep, NASDAQ also held its area of interest at that 21,776. That's huge too. Good stuff. We're in a good position right now if we can try to hold and push higher, but we really need this 5 minutes to continue. And how's the other time frames? Ooh, I don't like the 15 is still just so obviously bearish, but the 30 closes in 10 minutes. And so does the hourly. So really hoping this move lower was just a volume, a grab, a liquidity sweep. We swept this low right here. And I'm hoping we move higher. We got 30 seconds left in this 5 minutes to close. Let's check our footprint one more time. Point of control, look at that, 6,800 volume. Delta's back near the thousands, positive again. I'm just going to wait. I know order flow looks a little weak right here, right now on Bookmap. So I really just got to be patient. Oh, big, big, big. I'm personally going to move my stop loss up a little bit, so I'm not playing too much. Definitely a tough point right there. I'm going to hold for a sec. See if we could move back higher. I don't think we will. Obviously, no longer looking to take profit at new high at ES is bearish. But now that's not a good risk to reward. So I'm going to at least get out of a couple contracts at some point. 15-minute bearish, like I said. Yeah. And Q tried to dive through that level. I don't know, man. It's getting tough. It's getting tough. Thinking, give me a pop. Let me get out at like break even. And then that'll be that. Okay, so there's a little push. Give me Nas is trying to push. VIX is still at a key level. Yes, still didn't break that low again. Still in these longs. Nah, I said I'd get out at break even. I'm gonna get out at break even. Let's listen to ourselves. And if it reverses and continues higher, then I'll find a new entry. But right now, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 red candles in a row on ES. I'm not going to try to go long again. Fool me once. We're still chilling.
Yeah, if not, I got that 700 level, but I'm just it's not making any new lows yet. So
Yeah, Naz is still holding. Naz is still stronger than ES is, no doubt about it. ES is on the struggle bus. It might be short squeezing, who knows? But right now the target to the downside on ES is 60.62. And we also haven't broken the orb yet on ES or well, we did break it on NQ. We broke it to the upside. Yeah, we broke NQ to the upside on the orb. Ba-do. I'll wait till ES gives me good confirmation that it wants to go higher. Crude oil, look at this, guys. Crude oil's been chopping. We noted that pre-market. Gold also trying to move higher, but struggling, but it's at all-time highs. So tough.
yeah, along that there I had that low. So I got stopped once on that one, and then I longed it down here.
Nice.
That's 63. Well, my fake account, but I hold on this count. So I'm hoping for a new high at least to 830.
Cool. I like Naz. Probably like Naz to go higher. But weighted index is looking a little weak right now. Apple's range bound. If Apple could break higher, great, we'll take some longs. But look at Apple's super range bound, low volume. Meta is holding previous day's low, so we'll see how Meta wants to close. But I'll probably wait this minute 15. I don't like choppy markets. There's chop and there's ranges. I love ranges. I hate chop.
Yeah, it looks different, like I said, on range. Right? It just looks different.
No, I don't mean range candles wise. I just mean like price action wise. Like sometimes we'll get rangy price action and we'll just sort of go from like supply demand, 15-minute here, liquidity sweep there. And then there's chop where it's just like it's just not going anywhere. It looks like it is. If you look at the bars, it looks like it is. But if you look at the wicks, this break right here, 60.71, we are way above that again now, 60.74 right now. But every time buyers try to step in, what happens? We get wrecked. So this is the top of the orb, top of the morning. This was a 5-minute order block. That's why I didn't like it. Should have gone with the liquidity sweep underneath it. That would have been a better trade scenario. Buyers are in. Buyers are stepping back. Oh, let's see. I sort of would consider NQ longs over ES longs if we were to start pushing higher. But right now, Apple's taking a nosedive. AVGO is pushing higher. Microsoft is pushing lower. Meta is struggling trying to push higher. I'll just show you guys. I don't know. Like I said, I'd sort of like NQ longs, but really need those equities to start going bull. Where we at on NQ right now? A little resistance above us on NAS. But Nas made a new high a day before ES did, so if we're looking for any type of strength, we'd be looking for Nas. But look at the resistance. Really want to see us break that. Weighted index is trying to move higher. Really looking for Nas to push green on this 5-minute. Struggling. Like to see Nas hold this point of control over here. Move higher. Want to see this weighted index push higher. Want to see equities move higher. AVGO's moving higher. Nvidia's sort of pulling back. Microsoft's struggling. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely not looking good. Too strong to the upside, but not looking too good to the downside. Market's very tough right now. Very difficult point. A lot of squeezing going on. I want to see a strong pop to the upside. There we go. Let's go Nas. Let's continue now. Let's find some buying. But we've been range bound, so every time we look like we're going to expand, what happens? We pull back. But Nas made a new high a day, so that's what I would be aiming for right now. New high a day on Nas again. Plus, we already broke the orb to the upside on NASDAQ. So we're just staying patient. Yeah, not a fan of that. Forget that. Forget that. I was in 2 Nas longs here. I got out of 1 up top, 1 right here. I'm not feeling it. I know, again, it looks better to the upside, but that's not part of my strategy and my system, guys, right? As traders, we have to have a strategy. We have to have a system, whether it's a checklist that we use to keep us in line. I feel like buyers are going to take us high. That's not a trade setup. That's not a system. Feel like isn't a system. That's not a checklist. You can't check off what you feel like. Or the whole point of having a system is to not feel like anything. So we have no emotion while we trade.
Yeah, you got a good point. It's still a lower high. Like we're in resistance.
Exactly. It's this data high level too on Nas. Let's see if we could bring that up. Look at this, right from yesterday or Friday, I should say. This range right here was a very strong range.
Look at that, Kev. Like same thing. Like I do the same thing. Like as far as I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
Right. Like you got to literally where when I scalp, I'll bring it right to the bottom of that, and I'm fine. When it pumps, it's like fine. I'll wait for it to come back in.
Yeah, you got it. Absolutely. That's cool.
This is my fake account. Like this is trading, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm fake rich. Look at that money.
Big fake money. Let's go. We'll go hit the fake dollar store. I like Nas higher too because of the 15-minute. We had an order block here, pushed higher. We tested it, and then we held it. So it's like I would want to see if this order block here would want to push higher as well. Volume's trying to move higher on AVGO. Weighted index looks bullish. I might want to take Nas long here, but it's just so tough. Apple moving lower.
Good resistance level, and then so at least in scalping, I'll wait until it breaks it and then comes back to it, and then you know what I
mean? Yeah.
Just because it's scary when it's at one of these. It's resistance on the open too, right?
Yep, exactly. Let's see, and no longs up here just because it's been choppy. It's green candle, red candle, green candle, red candle, green, one red to take away all the green. So it's like we don't want to take it, but it looks like it's squeezing higher. But Apple's pushing lower, AVGO's pushing lower. We have to be careful that NASDAQ doesn't give us a crazy spread wick lower. And if you try to fill a long by market order up here at 94, and it fills you at 96, and then it wicks down to 86, make sure you're not getting stopped out right away. There we go, finally. Finally. Oh my goodness. There we go. Beautiful new high day on NAS. Random, if you traded your real account like you traded your paper account where you try to hold, would you be making more money, less money, or the same money?
I don't think I'm very good at it yet. Like it's like almost 2 years. Come March, it'll be 2 years of like taking it super serious of holding like on my fake account every day, and I'll show you my tallies, right? Like so I would say, I don't know, it's hard to say because when I hold it, like when you were getting out, I would have got out 3 contracts, but I've been practicing to just get in front and leave it.
Right.
So I can share my account. It's like, yeah, I'm up, but and I'm basically getting scalp style then hold. On Friday, you're gonna laugh at this, but on Friday I think what did I do Friday? I'll share that. But like I said, it's not like my scalp where I've got that down pat, right?
Right.
Let's see. I'll share that. What's my history here? I'll put it in name. You'll see.
Cool. I'm looking for NAS to find some support somewhere. It's telling me it's not. Let me see. What's going on, TC Fader? What's going on, brother? Welcome to the community. How are you? Take any trades today? Damn, look at ES, man. I had those longs down here, 2070. Just, it was too choppy. Too choppy. And I didn't have a good demand zone coming from it either. Okay, so ES is gold. NASDAQ finding support. No, maybe.
So that's Friday, like last Friday. That was like after my real trades. I do those. So those are my holds.
Okay, cool.
But that's like obviously what I'm doing is on my scalp. I have like a defined stop out, right? Like,
right.
On that, I'm doing levels. Not levels. I shouldn't say that, but like support and resistance levels. So you can see the loss is going to be greater, which I'm obviously mentally trying to get used to for a long time now. But the wins are greater too, right?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Beautiful.
I don't even know if I did well on that day. 1 sec.
I like to see.
It gives you end of day.
Yeah.
If you just quit by noon, let's say, like all those trades after like whatever, I won basically all of them.
Yep.
But then
it's always that afternoon.
Yeah, you keep going, and then after that, you get chopped up.
Yep. FOMO. Oh, I wanted to see NASDAQ footprint. NAS footprint looks pretty solid to the upside. Exhausted trader, what's going on? What is your setting for your range? I'm the opposite of you. I like to swing, but I'm trying to learn how to scalp. I did some reading on range candles over the weekend and wanted to paper trade it this week. There we go, Naz. Let's go, Naz.
Oh, I'm gonna win. Just give me 1 second. I'm in so much fake money, man.
I'm overwhelmed with all this fake money going on over here. I'm gonna make it fake rain. Holy NASDAQ. Wow.
Man, I'm swimming in this fake money.
Damn, ES. I'm pissed at ES.
Look at that move.
That's crazy. Look at that. Killer, dude. I can't zoom in. That's dumb. What are you at? Damn. Big fake money, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. That was crazy. I said I wanted ES at, oh man, 6,100 today on ES. Oh, NASDAQ, stop. Just stop. Oh, gross.
Yeah, don't you wish you were in that? And, we did plan 862. That's okay. 862. It's okay.
Nasty.
Oh, is Exhausted Trader, are you in here? Just type in the name and then I'll give you my.
Me right now. Oh man, that was crazy.
Yeah, so I would have taken off 3, like you said, maybe even 4. I probably would have even asked for advice. Like, let's say I was trading for real and you got out. I would have been like, hey, Kev, and I wouldn't have cared, but I would have been like, hey, man, like, this contract I have on, I'm thinking of taking off 3 or whatever, that kind of thing, right? And then got better that way.
Yeah.
So I don't think that a lot of those wins or losses count because I could have maybe peeled off half of my losers before they got crazy and gauged the market. And I could have peeled off half my winners too. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yo, I'm trying to see us come back to this 21,820 on NQ. 21,820 for support, but we might not come back to it. Buyers might just want to take this home. How's the hourly look?
Yeah. I'm going to share this here so you can see, like what I'm talking about, there's this sneaky level on range.
Yo, there's that 15-minute order block I mentioned. I said earlier that we had this order block here, and then we had our green candle, and then we had our basing candle. Again, I was looking for another impulse move, and that's what we just got on the 15. That's huge.
Right there, you see that sneaky level on range?
Yeah.
Right above our resistance.
Yep.
$862.75 to $869.25.
Wow, that's crazy. What a move.
We did have these levels this morning, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the craziest thing too. Supply and NQ target to the upside, 866. ES target to the upside, 6,100. Oh my goodness. Wow. Good stuff. Look at that weighted index popping, pushing higher. Just following that trend up.
If it rejects here, I'll look for a small retrace down to 806.
Bro, we better reject here.
Well, it's at the top of resistance, right? So if it rejects here, I'll wait for it to, maybe take out 823, come back, something like that. But just give me a reason to short to 806.
Yeah. I really wanted 820 for an entry long. That old resistance level. But the 15, we really need that 15 to close bullish, and then I'm going to look for the next 15 to continue bullish. So we're not even looking to short supply today. We're going to be looking for continuation after this. So don't even stress. If you ain't catch a trade yet, it's 10:09. Market's been open for 40 minutes. No stress. We're cool, calm, and collected. We waiting on that entry. Give me a crazy drop. Trap all these chasers up here. Market's like, nah, we're gonna keep going. Gotta watch that weighted index down here, looking like it's trying to hold. Very strong momentum behind it. Yeah, Apple pushing higher. We might continue. Some support below us. Gotta be careful. I wanted 21.82.80. I'm sorry, 21.820 for an entry. Blah blah blah. 21.820. Market might just continue. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever. You know what it is, guys? The 15-minute closes in 4 minutes now. So at this point, I'm waiting for the 5-minute and the 15-minute to close because that's going to tell me, do we have the momentum to continue higher Or are we going to pull back and possibly even reverse? At this point, 4 minutes left. If we close somewhere up here, probably going to continue higher. If it drops all the way to this 21,820 in the next 3.5 minutes, then we might pull back. But right now, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a potential long entry. It looks like it's finding support here. Every time it tries to dip, it tries to find some buyers. Waiting on the NASDAQ to pull back. ES also at a level of resistance. This is that data low level, which was resistance yesterday as well. So patience. Patience, young samurais. Nice pullback. Yo, sick pullback, bro.
Yeah. It's right at the top of our resistance there, too.
Right? Crazy. ES new high today, too. Crazy. NAS possible support right here. 2 minutes left. Let's see.
This is where if there was a defined down, then I could look to get in on a scalp short on if I wasn't in any trades right now.
Boom.
Understanding that there's a sneaky gap just above us.
Right. Boom. I just caught that NAS pump. That was a nice entry. Caught that off this key level right here on ES on Bookmap. Once I saw this big seller, we started to create a bigger buy bubble right here. I grabbed some longs with a tight stop loss, and I got out just with the momentum because I'm looking for a tiny little scalp. I had a very tight stop loss, only about 5 points. And with the volatility we had, I had about 10-15 point target.
That's killer, dude.
That was, that was a pretty clean comeback, if I do say so myself.
I got it down. I was doing 15-10 for a long time, like inconsistently. 5 is because I got it from 5 was guaranteed, but man, 15, I'd be running to the hills.
Yeah. Oh, what points wise?
Yeah, if I did 15 points scalps, like you wouldn't even hear from me, man. You know what I mean? You'd be like, where'd random go?
On NQ? Why? What do you look for? 5-point scalps?
Always 5 point. Yeah, on my real account, 5 point.
You should find some type of way to forward test, back test, whatever the case may be with your trading logs, that if you were to target 10 points instead of 5 on those trades, what would the outcome be and what would your win percentage be and stuff like that? Because that would then be or even if you went for 7. Because even if you go for 7 instead of 5, that's still about 30% more gains wise, right? Because if you're going for 5, then you go for 7, you're adding 2 to that. 2.5 is 50% of the 5. So if you go for 7 or even 7.5, then that's 50% more on your winners.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I do back test crap like hours and hours for years.
Yeah.
But the consistency for me has been like the 5. Sevens was good for a while, but it'll just miss it by like a quarter, like 25 cents sometimes.
Okay, I got you. Listen, do what you're comfortable with and what you've been trading with. No reason to change it then.
Oh yeah, it's like it's a longevity game.
100%.
You don't make one good trade and quit, right?
No, 100%. You know it. You got it. And you also don't get a strategy that you're used to and then go, okay, time to just change it up. Like, no, if you're sticking with something that's working for you, full port it. No, I'm just kidding. But stick with it, you know? I'm sorry, but how is it only a quarter after 10? Feel like this day's been dragging. I think I got up early. That's probably why. I'd love NASDAQ to come test this fair value gap on the 5-minute during this current 15-minute candle. John, you still in here on YouTube? What's going on, my man? Anybody on YouTube, drop a comment, drop a like. Let me know what you guys are trading, if you guys took any trades. And same here on Discord. Victoria, how you doing? Invest and Paddle. Jim, John, what's up, guys? Kavitha, what's going on? Kavitha? My apologies if I mispronounced that. Marcus, what's up, Marcus? JW Bass, what's going on, my man? Good morning, good morning. Come on, NASDAQ, give us an entry. Boo. Come on, you know you want to. Let's see. The reason I like this 21,820 is because look at the low volume here too. There's an imbalance in this area. Volume wasn't really picked up. Look at all the volume outside of it. At least 120, 148. Then we get into the 400s, 300s. So right here, this low volume, a lot of times that's where the market will want to rebalance itself to reverse back higher. Got you, bud. Awesome, man. Awesome. You got it. Would love NASDAQ to come rebalance over here. Let's take a look at ES and if it has a similar situation where there's a low volume node. That's called a low volume node. ES, not really. ES has sort of made its way back higher with some with some consistency, right? It wasn't impulsive like the NASDAQ. ES sort of chops its way higher. Had this one little impulse move right here, and that would be the orb key level as well. 5-minute fair value gap right here on ES. So it would be great if we could pull back. Wonder what gold's doing. Slowly moving higher. Oil still range bound. No trades on those. All right, guys, give me 30 seconds and be right there. Sorry about the back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Weighted index is pulling back right now while NAS is trying to move higher. I'm thinking we might get a pullback. Again, I would like to see a pullback to this 21,820 on NASDAQ. 21,820 for some longs. Right in that little low volume node thing we mentioned before, right in here. It's like 28.25, really. Because it's that imbalance. That was an imbalance. That 1 minute, this 5-minute right here. There was a 1 minute there as well. 1 minute right here. So we're looking at the 5, waiting to see if we could sweep this, find our entry. And look at this 820. We're starting to form some support down here too. So 826 entry, 817 stop loss on NQ I'm looking for right now. It's teasing us. It's like, oh, okay, we'll drop to it. Just kidding. Let's see. Crude and gold. We'll add an alert on gold just so we know when it's at a new all-time high again.
I long that.
Nice. Boom. Boom. Bro, we could have caught 10 points right there. Telling me 5. I'm just kidding. You know what it is? It depends.
I had it like that.
Gotcha. I was gonna say it depends too on the spread and the ADR we have on NQ. Because if we're having 5-minute candles that like today, that are like, what are we, like 40 points, like 40-point candles, 30 to 40-point candles, versus when we have days where we have like 15-point candles, it really depends.
Yeah, I alter my. That's what I'm saying. Range, you can't fix it. It depends on the range.
Ah, that's cool.
So right now I have this on 40 because it's been in a range. If it starts moving, it goes 60 or 80. I mean, like you said, if it's in a range, you got to go down, right?
Yep.
To get your support resistance.
Yep, that's cool, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, like if you look at the picture, the reason why I marked out that, like, which you'd probably do the exact same, that was the original high that I was having problems with. As soon as it flipped it.
Exactly. It's always that old high that becomes the new low, right?
Exactly, and then it helps me switch my narrative. If it takes it and it closes the candle, then I switch instead of having a bias, right? So I got out of that one. That was $2,000 fake dollars, buddy. $2,000 fake. Woo.
Hey, good job. TC Fader, if you have a question, you could post it. I'd rather you post it in the main chat. That way I'll see it, because sometimes the live chat I don't see it. Like this one I didn't see till just now, but the main chat I'll show you. So like instead of here in the live stream, post it in the main chat, because I keep that up in another screen. Naz has been killing it. Now we have a new demand zone for tomorrow. So this 21, what's that? 21,798.
This is the get back. It's a breaker block, but what would you call it? Like I don't know the terminology. The way I use it is like it flipped it to support. So what would
on what
terminology on NASDAQ? So flip that area as support. So when it comes back to it, I look to possibly long.
Which area? This area right here?
Well, I'm on range, so let's say between 51 and 39. So 10-point range.
Between 51. 51 and 39. Wait, 51. Oh, okay. 51 and 39. And what about this range?
Yeah, so like I usually wait. If I miss it, I wait for it to come back and look to long.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Cool.
Like that, right?
Yep.
So it broke, it flipped it, and then it comes back, and then.
Yep. Okay, cool. Definitely looking like buyers want to continue here, but I can't go long going into the supply zone like that. So we're going to be patient. Maybe I do not have high enough trading view count. I have premium, but I only have the option to 110, 100, 1000.
You gotta make them, buddy. Exhaustive trader, you gotta make them.
Yeah, hit custom interval and then do type and then do range. And then you could type whichever one you want to make. Hell yeah. Can't go short off of supply like this because of how strong the momentum's been to the upside. Can't go long because we're into a supply zone. We can be patient.
Yeah, it's like you got no trade because it took out that sneaky level I was looking at.
Yep. And
ES.
ES.
Guys, like look at that. We talked about that this morning where it was like just above resistance, and then it went right into it.
Yep. And the thing is, ES is still not at that 6100 level that we had from this morning too. That's on bookmap. 6100, still very strong level right here. All morning, that level's been there all day. ES has been waiting on that for a target. That's crazy. We had these longs down here on ES, stopped out because it was too wicky, and then boom. Bring the boom. All right, let's see. Get rid of some of these old levels here. Damn, that's so rude of NASDAQ to not come back to that 21,825 level for me.
It was going there, but they called that in.
Yeah.
They're like, Kevin's looking for it to go up.
Yeah, 100%. They're like, can't have that. He's live right now. Pull it up. And that 15, I would look for continuation too. So, like I said, this pullback, I would have wanted us to test that zone on this 15-minute candle. We did not get it. One second. However, we are making now a 15-minute fair value gap on top of this 5-minute fair value gap. So we're creating imbalances overlapping imbalances. The higher we go, the better our target will be if we do come and retest this zone. So we'll be patient. Good trend today. Very nice. Hasn't even broken previous day high either. Previous day high on ES is 61.23. Previous day high on NQ is 21.968. Now NASDAQ's closer to that previous day high. Earlier it looked like ES was closer.
Yeah, exhausted trader, so you can see like when it flips on range at least, and it comes back into when it flips, it's a good scalp. That's usually what I play.
All right. Come on, give us that pullback. 15 closes in 30 seconds. Same with the 5-minute. I like these wicks off of supply right now.
It fully filled that sneaky level like they tick basically.
Nice. How do you determine the weighted formula for the Mag 7 on the live stream? I always watch the weighted average, but with no formula. Yeah, I mean, you could do it just like that too, where you have Apple plus Amazon plus Meta plus Microsoft plus Google plus Netflix plus Tesla. Mine's a little, I don't want to say pick and choosy. They are the top weighted in stocks on things like on the NASDAQ. We're looking at Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, and AVGO I recently added. Now, the weight that I give these, it depends on that year and when I make this, right? Now, these I made this past year, so I think these are up to date on what their percentage is on the NASDAQ. So it would be like, it would be X amount of Microsoft shares, X amount of Apple shares, X amount of Nvidia shares. And that way it gets rid of everything else that the NASDAQ carries, and it just holds these major tech stocks. Little divergence on that weighted index too. Look, weighted index is not at a new high a day. NASDAQ is close to it. Oh no, I hit a wrong button. Now TradingView is gonna lag. Oh good. Look at gold. I'm sorry, look at NASDAQ pushing higher. Love NASDAQ. NASDAQ's great lately. I used to be mainly NASDAQ and crude. And then NAS sort of started flopping around, and I was finding a bit more success with ES on entry criteria-wise, finding good entries and whatnot, along with good stop losses. But NASDAQ gives good scalping opportunities, great momentum with it. Look at this, all the way, 825 is all the way down here now. 825, that one area of low volume, the lowest area of volume today. And point of control hasn't moved higher either, so waiting for that to move up as well. Let's take a look at our footprint chart. Look at this, guys. We were moving higher, and even though we were moving higher, our delta on our footprint chart on these candles were bearish. Bearish on this move higher, bearish on this move higher, and it's red on this move higher as well. So got to be careful if you are looking for any longs up here. I would like to see a pullback at this point because we are in a supply zone. We're hitting these imbalance levels up here. Definitely curious. Oh boy. This is day one here, but I really like the overall view on. Hey, absolutely, man. Good stuff. If you got any questions, recommendations, or you want to look at any different charts, you let me know. I like to keep Bookmap up over here, TradingView over here, and then what else? Sometimes we'll look at Edgeful, depending on what stats we're looking at. Marzity, were you saying something? I'm so sorry.
I said you're yawning, so am I.
It's what a boring market will do. ES had a breakout today. Did NQ have a double break today? Nope. NQ also had a breakout, right? So we were looking bullish based off of that too. The orb is a great strategy. Helps keep you in line. Helps see the daily range, the daily direction. Yeah, Marzity, I'm a professional yawner. I'm a state champ. 21,900, next heavy level on the current order book on NASDAQ. TC Fader, what do you trade? Are you new to futures? Are you new to the market? Futures, cool. Would like one of these slow grind up days. Would like a stop run into 830 area. Let's see, 830. Yep. Yeah, what's up, Victoria?
Sorry, yeah, you know when you watch a couple of different indexes, don't you? You watch crude oil, gold, ES. What else do you watch?
That's it. Crude oil, gold, and ES. These bottom two charts, this one is platinum on the bottom right, and this one is the dollar, the DXY on the bottom left. The DXY usually will go inverse of gold, sometimes oil as well, right? Inverse? Yeah, they don't correlate. No, inverse. So
Do you watch the VIX as well, or any of those?
yeah, I watch the VIX, not the futures VIX. The futures VIX is the /VX. I like the commodity VIX because it gives me a little bit more of price action. If you look at regular VX, oh no, let's see. It's a bit choppier, right? So it's not as smooth. So I like to look at the regular VIX. And I have key levels, I already have it marked out and everything. Look at this, guys. We had this key level on the VIX up here, while ES was also at that sell side liquidity holding the low. That was the low of day there. We saw that on the VIX and on ES. That was huge.
So you're looking for divergence there with the ES?
Yeah, divergence or confluence in the sense that the ES was at a key level to the downside, whereas VIX was at a key level to the upside. So it looked like both of them were reversing at this point. The VIX reversing to push lower and the ES reversing to push higher. And that's confluence in their divergence.
Yeah, I got you. But as far as trading goes, you only trade three different indices then: gold, ES, and crude oil, yeah?
Yeah, for NASDAQ, the NQ as well.
And if you don't see your setup on any of those four,
Yep. Yeah, but I'll usually see something.
Yeah, no, I've got my edge. I've got my I've got a lot of things going. I just need to get a couple of different indexes so that I can just like you do watch it, and if it's not there, send it out. I've got loads of them.
Absolutely. Cool. Give me 1 second. Be right there, guys.
Stuff like that. It doesn't work for me, and it's fine. There's a lot of
Give
people
them
do
extra
it.
time.
But it's a it's going to be some are smoother, some are more violent. Obviously, we know that NQ was very jerkish. Jeremy, of course, as you know, likes the rustle, and it doesn't have as much volume, but enough for him. The slowest moving of the lot is really kind of between the ES and Crude. The fastest being the NQ, Gold being a fast mover. Crude's a good one to learn on, especially though because it moves slower.
Yep.
And that's a real good one to learn on. I really like trading Crude. Not as much money in it necessarily, but
If you size up, all about sizing.
Yeah, but I mean dollar for dollar.
Yeah.
Not as much, but that's okay too, because like you say, you can
Exactly, because your stop loss is also going to be probably a lot tighter as well. So if your risk to reward is even across, it should be okay.
you can literally look at the commodities or the softs, as they call them, like corn and soybean and stuff like that. But they don't have any volume, literally. Next to no volume in them.
Yeah.
And if you look at their candle, it just jerks and jumps all over the place. It's not, you don't see continuous touching candles. So, but some people do trade it.
Yeah, I just look at the good price action.
A lot of people who trade things like corn and such, they're more of swing traders because of the low volume. It does make it very difficult to day trade it. Like wheat, corn. What else is there? Let's see.
There's orange juice, there's wheat, there's corn,
Orange
soybean,
juice.
pork.
Let's see. The Dow, the Russell. We have the silver. Don't forget silver. Silver and platinum. Those are big too. Gold's at an all-time high.
The original purpose of the futures was for big companies to lock in a price so that they could make their financial planning for what their cost of goods will be 6 months from now. So they could lock in a price today, take shipment in 6 months at the price they locked in today.
Yep.
And that helped a lot with volatility because you would have situations like drought. What happens? The price of which skyrockets. But if you could lock in that price when the price dropped, then 6 months from now when the drought hits, you're still the price of the original purpose of futures. Day trading came later.
Right. Huge. Very good point. Guys, check out NASDAQ, guys, on the daily time frame. We're in this lower range, right? We're making lower highs, lower lows. However, recently we started making some higher lows, and we look like we're trying to squeeze and break out. Now, this is the second time just recently that we're hitting this trend line. Friday, we also tried to break this trend line. Then we had a strong reversal afterwards. However, that reversal was due to the Michigan sentiment report. But because we still have this trend line here, we do have our supply zones up here. I'm definitely not completely knocking any short positions at this time. I'm going to be patient, however, and wait to see if it does want to give me an entry. Because right now, the only thing that the market is telling me is that sellers keep getting bought up. So there's a strong move. We would want to see strong continuation, trapping all of these buyers very quickly. That's what sellers like to do, is they like to move fast. I farm, and I can tell you that it is way harder to trade commodities. Like it was said, not enough liquidity. Exactly.
Yeah, I looked at commodity salts and things like that to something that wasn't so knee-jerk reaction to price. I mean, to news and all that kind of stuff so much. And I was really interested in it, but there just wasn't the volume to it.
Yeah, and if there's no volume, you can't literally force more volume in the market, right? All we can do as spectators and traders is just find a good market we like and trade the reactions to it. Get some good experience on it. What's that?
I was asking TC what property farm.
Oh, yeah, what kind of farming you do? And did you guys watch the toilet bowl yesterday? Wheat, soybeans, edible beans, canola. That's cool. That's pretty cool. You like what you do? How long have you been farming for? Is it like a family thing? Like generationally, I should say. Ironclad's not in the voice chat now, but he said go Eagles, so he's banned for life. Do you trade futures against your crops? That'd be really funny. Family farm, yes. Father, brother, and I. That's awesome, man. That's great. Family first, dude. The stock market's great. The financial freedom is great. But the two things that really come first in life is our family and our health. Now, a lot of people, unfortunately, some people don't have that family, but we need our health regardless. So health before wealth. Stay healthy and enjoy whatever family you might have. One love. Your hippie trader, Kevin. Nah, I'm just a lover and a learner and a teacher. Hi, neighbor. I didn't realize Signet was in Kansas. I thought people from Kansas were nice. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I love Sig. He's the best. He's awesome. Everybody's awesome. This is TC Fader. That's funny, instead of trader. Got a great community here. I live stream Mondays and Fridays. Sig live streams in the afternoons on, what is it, Marzity? Do you know? I think it's Thursdays and Fridays.
Signet, Tuesdays and Fridays? Or it's either Tuesdays and Fridays or Wednesdays and Fridays.
Okay. And then Creed does 2 other days.
Creed comes in on the others, but his is short. Now you catch Signet on a Friday, he'll talk to you till 5, 6 o'clock.
I've seen that recently, that he's on there like super late. That's awesome. Oh, Jay said Sig is Wednesday and Friday afternoon. That's awesome. So yeah, Sig is Wednesday and Friday afternoon, power hour like 2 to 4. In the mornings, Monday and Friday, from the pre-market prep starts at 8:30 to 9, and then the live stream is about 9:15 to 11. And then the other days, we have Creed on Wednesdays in the morning, and Jeremy Tuesday and Thursday in the morning.
Yeah, Creed's on the Tuesday, Thursday afternoon stream.
Yep.
Now, the difference in the afternoon stream, Creed is looking to trade, but he'll also do some teaching about just whatever's on his mind. Signet talks a lot of
he also teaches topics for trading, like volume profiles and stuff like that, where he can slow down and talk because he's not just Cygnet's not trading.
Right. He's taking that hour just to stream and teach.
It's a really good session with Cygnet there, and
Sig's super smart.
people to pop in and listen. It doesn't have to be about options. He talks about futures, volume profile analysis.
Oh yeah.
Different things there, but it's also an open forum to a lot of things there too. Where, more than happy to let you jump on the mic, talk, ask you questions. Blah, blah, blah.
Yo, TC, that's hilarious. He said, I'm just happy to be in a good group that isn't just posting their W's and rocket emojis all day. Man, I can't stand those. Those aren't trading educational groups. Those are trading, gloating BS groups, in my opinion. I'd rather teach.
Yeah, it's true. Except me. I'm going to keep posting my fake wins.
That's great, man. That's great. Guys, another big $1,000 banger on the paper account. Good stuff. Let's go.
Yeah, he's saying in the low voice.
Yeah.
You can tell, like when people are posting their wins and stuff, it's like $3,000 or $5,000 wins. You're like, really?
Right.
For me, at least.
Right.
Like constantly, really?
Yeah. Well, you know what it is? If they're posting it constantly-ish, then I could sort of see it because it's consistency. It's the ones that when they post it randomly, like somebody who's usually getting like 700, 800, they're consistently around 1,000, 15, and then they're like, oh, guys, look at this, 7,000. Like, wait. What?
Yeah. If this goes up, I got 915. I think he said, what was your level there, Kev?
I think it was the 21,900, right where we're coming to right now. 21,900, still very strong on the NASDAQ.
So for those of you that are kind of new to the group here, let me just very quickly highlight Kevin bumped me. But we've got different moderators. You've got Kevin, you've got Jeremy, you've got Grady in the morning, and all three of them got different trades. Explain the rationale and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, teaching, learning, stuff like that. This is a really good place.
Alexa, 19 minutes.
Because of the transparency of the moderators.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got videos up there. And by the way, if you're a new person, up there on the left-hand side, make sure you swing up and look at the webinars. Make sure to look at the webinars there. There's a lot, especially if you're, now I've got a series up there on introduction to price action and different things. Kevin and Jeremy's got videos up there. Green's got videos.
Guys, this is the last 10 minutes of the hourly, just an FYI.
So, and we're small enough. This is the beauty. Small enough that you can actually get in here. You can type in a question or ask a question in voice. And I've been in some groups that have like 5,000 users, and then no way that anybody can get in there and moderate it. So you're in a good. All you guys do, folks, you'll quickly realize you're in a good spot.
Come on, sellers, take us lower. I want to see NASDAQ move lower for these last 10 minutes of this hourly candle. Big, let's go. I'm going to get out of one contract. I'm holding 2 left. Stop loss is at 80. 10-point stop loss right now on NQ. 3 minutes left in this 5. We're gonna see. Some support below us. Buyers have had the strength, but I really wanted to see us push lower out of this supply zone. 30-minute closes in 7 minutes. I don't like buyers are trying to hold it again. See if we get a move.
I'm on paper. Just right now. Still micro profit is drink south.
Yep, there's some buyers coming back in here. Be careful.
Make sure to post your $10,000 paper wins.
Hold up, let me get 400 contracts on NASDAQ and scalp 5 points.
It should be like a meme, but you don't tell anybody. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, I won 400,000 today.
Oh my god. I think if it's a meme and I'm not telling anybody, I think that's just a scam. Guys, I did it. Come learn how to make $400,000 in 1 day with me. Like, oh my god. I would hate myself.
I don't even mind.
Just like post like a $400,000 win. Like,
Oh my god. That'd be crazy. And yet, I wouldn't be surprised. Ultimate troll. Let's see.
Yeah, Jay, I'm glad you brought that up. If you're new to the channel and you're going to watch Creed, bear in mind Creed is actually a fund manager. He started here, and his way of giving back is actually by streaming here.
Yep.
When he comes in here, he literally is moving 20, 30, 50 contracts. Most of us can't fathom that, but you know that's normal to him. So don't.
Honest to God,
It's different. It's different listening to him.
You trying to tell me I don't move 700 contracts? I'm just kidding. Hey, has Creed put it up? Exactly.
Maybe he just doesn't care if people watch him or not.
Listen, that's fine too. Everybody's each his own, you know? I'm looking for us to continue lower here.
I had a real hard time accepting him. I just couldn't fathom that an actual fund manager
Was in a live stream thing like this.
I'm gonna start trading 500 contracts on my paper account. Just be a baller.
Yo, share those wins. That'd be hilarious. All right, I'm out of that last contract. Nice little scalp, little schmoovy.
Yeah, it hit like a good trend. This would be a good risk
Crickets.
First one, really, if it was gonna go down.
And when the market isn't moving, Creed can drop 1,000 contracts. Yeah, exactly. You know what? If Creed could help us move some markets, maybe he could have a big impact on Platinum. Platinum's got very low volume. Look at Platinum's got 3 volume right now, even though this 5 minute just opened. What's that?
What's the spread on Platinum?
I think if I turn on the buy and sell, it'll tell us. Right now, it doesn't look too bad. 2 tick, 3 tick, blue tick, red tick, green tick. Oh, 3 tick, 3 and 2. Nah, I'm just kidding.
1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, 4.
I don't-
Going out the door.
CL just ripped up huge. Yup, good call, Marcus. I saw that. Yeah, I saw this upside move on crude oil. I'd like to see it return to this 5 minute imbalance for a long position. So caught a nice short on GC. Good job, John. John on YouTube said he caught a nice short on gold. Good work, good work. Waiting on crude. Are we above previous day high on crude? I don't know. I think we are. Yeah, we're far above previous day high on crude. That's right. I remember that now. And my goal on crude, if we were to continue higher, would be the supply zone up here. So guys, this might be our A+ setup that doesn't even hit until like 11:30. Might not even hit till 12. We don't know when. Well, it's definitely not hitting at 11. Right now is 11. But we don't know. We don't know. It could pull back. Nas looks good to continue lower. I wanted to see us push lower on NASDAQ out of the supply zone for the last 10 minutes of the hourly candle. Let's see. Dude, I gotta get a better chair. This thing's hurting my neck. No way, it's the 4 monitors I stare at.
Oh, you got 4 monitors? Jeez.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You know what it is? One monitor is just for like the stream or whatever, like stream chat, shit like that. Monitor 2 to my left, that's my execution monitor. Monitor 3 is the one you guys are watching down here. That's like bookmap, edge full, and just sort of the streaming monitor. And then monitor 4 is where my equities are. So it sounds like a lot, but I'm really just mainly using 2, 3, all of them. Crazy. I've been seeing some crazy setups online lately where they have like all these like big long monitors and stuff. Like a 6 monitor setup with one of the monitors being one of those like 36-inch wide screen like curved monitors, and it's like what
We're old and we can't see for crap.
I love I'm thinking crude oil setting up nicer than everything else right now. Nas, I wanted to come down here, but clearly Nas doesn't care what we want right now and probably is not giving us that. NQ, point of control still hasn't moved up either, guys. Look at point of control, hasn't moved up since 8:52. Wow, that's something. Crude.
I still have NQ as positive right now. Just right now, at least, not, long.
Yeah.
It's just oversold, so it's like chopping.
Yeah, no, I hear that. It's definitely extended right now. It's had a good move. Go. Use this bottom as a key level at 21,865. Beautiful. Oh, there we go. Crude oil. Let's see. Gotta be careful on crude. I'm so into you. Do, 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 da, da, do. Oh, crude. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. We're gonna take crude long, really, really long. Got to do our time frame analysis on crude oil. 15-minute looks bullish still. 30-minute looks bullish still, 45, closed in 12 minutes. Hourly looks okay, not the strongest. We're trying to build some support here. I almost want to try along here in like a starter position sense. We'll wait for this 5 to close. If this 1 could close above, I'll take it long here on crude. Oh boy, are we getting a crude oil long entry here? Looks that way. Okay, give me a drop so I get my fill. And one more little drop. Okay, we'll take it there. Stop loss at that new low. Because again, remember the original entry was this next fair value gap. But because I see the support is starting to kick in here, I'm going to try it with the tight stop loss. Boom, look at that nice reaction right there, guys. Huge. Minute 18 left. Good buying pressure. 15-minute. Oh, yeah, dude. If this 15 could stay bullish too. Same with the 30. Huge. Huge. Got a great long entry on crude oil over here. So yeah, we adjusted our entry from here to here. So we're going to be patient. I'm in a few contracts right now. Currently in 5 because the stop loss was tight. Definitely like the support we have here, but I'm not the biggest fan of the volume and the follow through. There's still a negative delta on there. Let's see. Give me that strong ass move. And look at this imbalance we had there too, was a good carry. Yeah, if we can move back to like, yeah, I want to see us hold this. If we don't hold it, I'm a little concerned on these longs, but we're going to let that 5 closes right now. That's a tough 5-minute. That's a real indecision candle right there. With that being said, I'm probably going to look to scale out of at least one contract. If he wants to give me a break, I'd like to get out of one, just play it a little safe. Maybe we'll see. All right, I'll get out of one there. Like I said, I'm in 5 crude longs at the moment. Looking to get out right one contract right here, and I'd like to see us continue higher to supply. Now we might retest this zone, and if we do, that's okay. Oh man, seller's coming back to town. Let's see if that's a retest of the zone or what. Is this also a 15-minute fair value gap? No, but we have 8 minutes for the 15 to close right now. So we're going to be patient, looking for buyers to hold this level. Great little reaction there. Beautiful. Not going to look to get out of a contract right here anymore because now we did go for a liquidity grab. Would like to see us continue back to the upside now. Guys, scale 1 to 10. How bad was the halftime show? 1 being, oh my goodness. 10 being, wow, this was great. Come on, crude, give us that pop. Give us that squeeze. Looks like we're trying to build support under us right here too. But my biggest issue is that we're not really getting that follow through just yet. And the concern is why? Why aren't we? Is there somebody absorbing? Is there what's going on up here that's causing crude oil to really slack a little bit right now? I'll get out of one contract if it makes its way to 72.10 again, which it's a tick away from that. Okay, 72.10, boom, I'm out of one contract, still just holding 4. It's really to just lock it in. 2 minutes left in the 5 minute. We're going to let it close, and we'll take a look at Bookmap, guys. We have some price targets to the upside, 72.44. It's right in my supply zone up there, so I'd like to see continuation on crude. And look at that daily, too. Let's check out, I want to see crude oil on edge full on the ADR. Crude oil ADR filled 36%. So we still have ways to go on crude oil. That's like huge. Range 56, daily ADR $1.54. Potential bull move 73.19. 73.19. 73.19. Damn. Okay. You sure about that? All right. Time is it, guys? It is 10 after 11. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And if you guys ever have questions when I'm not streaming, you guys could direct message me. You guys could find my Instagram as kevin.futures. Message me on there. Whatever you guys would please. Waiting on this 5 minute to close. What's our current range right now? 56 cents? Yeah? Okay. All right, I'll take it. See, we continue to the upside. That would be huge. Looking to find support right here. Struggling a bit right now.
You got a ring smoke detector?
No, we got an Alexa.
Sounds like a monthly ring smoke detector test.
Oh, that's funny. They're all bought by the same they're all owned by Amazon. All right, let's get it crude. Let's just pop up so I call it a day. Thank you so much. Just like go rapido. Crude's like, I don't feel like it. I don't want to. I'd rather not.
Is this card?
I like the buying delta we have here. I'd like us to remain above this 72.02. That's where my entry is. My stop loss, I'm going to move up to 71.99.
Hi, Kurt. Is this Kurt? I'm so sorry, I don't know if her last name's Wakefield or Westfield.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, Wakefield. Sorry about that. My name is Michelle. I met you. My son Kevin has a.
Let's see. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up the live stream in just a moment. I'm going to try to wait it out and see if we could get some crude action in here. Jeez. The crude action is going to be stopping us out. I'm thinking of taking profit on another contract up here because we're struggling. But I also don't want to stop out of a contract just for it to then pop. So we're going to be patient. We're waiting on our analysis. This 5 minute fair value gap is holding so far. No reason to get scared. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful.
The other place, and yeah, so I want to at least get like.
Come on, get us going. It is 72.11, 72.70, 72.15. I want to see. Perfect.
Wait, what? The original ones that I told you? No, because the
Bookmap's struggling on this push up. But no, I think we're good. At least TP at this next new high a day. but I'd really like to see us go to that supply zone. That'll be my target for this trade. Great crude trade, guys. Look at that. Patience is key. All morning, we're just waiting.
So it's very frustrating. Thank
Let's
God we
see.
have a ton of copies
I'm
of
going
everything, but
to
I still want everything in his file.
check our
And
footprint
I had a
chart,
hard time getting that from them, so
because I don't know if I trust the volume right now.
and signed a whole bunch. But to my knowledge,
Delta's trying to stay green,
if he signs a bunch,
but I think I do want to scale out of one more contract up here, just to play it safe, and I'll hold 3, right? So my starter position was 5. Okay, out of one more. Starter position was 5. Now I'm just holding 3. I scaled out of those in momentum, and now I'm able to hold and not worry about my last few contracts. I was able to scalp out, take some winners off, and then move my stop loss up. And now I could literally, if I stop this stream, I'm just going to walk away from it and let crude oil go to my take profit or go to my stop loss. It's set and forget. I do like, we did just hit this imbalance right here. Minute 54 left. Hey, get out of here. You're an Eagles fan. Go. You said go.
I just work for a company that's headquartered in Philadelphia, so I gotta play the part.
Nope, yep, you're an Eagles fan. Get out of here.
I do.
Yeah, my wife
Go.
is on it. She's
Go. Yo, go knock down a flagpole or something in your city. Come on, crude. Minute 4 left. Definitely considering getting out of one more contract because of the struggle crude oil's presenting us right now. But we do have still good delta here. Oof. Well, wait. 43 seconds left. I'm waiting. I got a pretty solid stop loss. Very tight stop loss. Ain't no pullback gonna scare me. 30 seconds left. If this candle goes red, it might scare me. Delta. What? The ladder? No way. They added something else? Get out of here. I just made a video on this. What is this? What is this? Yeah, on the footprint chart, they had buy delta total. They added the ladder, right? Is that what?
really good. I like ladder.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really accurate once you get good at footprint, right? Because you can see like more sells or more buys in that area and can make a quicker decision.
That's pretty cool.
Can I include in the packet I give you?
What do you mean by ladder?
Yeah, what do you, yeah.
Yeah, so ladder, like if it's professional, if they did it professionally, you would see it's gonna break it out where at a level it'll almost look like a mushroom or a Christmas tree, right, up or down, where you'll see a lot of volume on the left is selling, a lot of volume on the right is buying, but you'll see that there's less selling and more buying. And let's say it's at a strong level, you could argue, because we can't see limits, that's not possible. So you could argue that when you see those heavy, let's say, buys on a high, it would actually be sells. Does that make sense to you?
Okay. I mean,
You can't see limits, right?
And then do you want an
Well,
extra
the guy that invented this market, right? He leases it out. That's how it makes all his money. So there's really only one, I guess, guy to learn from. That's market delta, and you can't see limits, so you can only see market. And so at key levels where you think a key level is, and you see a lot of buys on the limit side, which you can't see, arguably speaking,
Right.
say that it sells.
Right. For every buyer, there's a seller type deal.
And yeah, like everybody tries to learn. Let's say you're learning footprint online. Really, the guy that invented it is the only guy. He's the one that invented the software.
Right. He knows how it works the best.
At least to study what he did, right?
Yep.
He leases it out now, so like he's kind of in the background, but he was a real trader. He was on the floor.
He's on the floor. Is he all right?
He was on the floor. He was actually, it's funny, have you ever heard of that guy, the Market Delta guy?
Market Delta. I don't think so. Direct message me some information about it because I want to look into it.
He's very interesting, but basically he put in the computer systems in, on the, like, so he's trading the floor, and the computer system sat up there for like a few years, 2-3 years, and he started thinking around with them. Nobody was using them. And how he built it was, there used to be a market maker you could talk to, like literally on the floor. You just go and ask him questions, or questions all you want, right?
Yeah.
And so he built out footprint at that time based on obviously 20 years of trading, plus the new computer system, then plus being able to talk to the market maker at the time, which he says is automated largely now, right?
Right.
I'm still gonna try to get all the records that they did when they.
Dude, crude is just like Chop City right now. Like, give me a pop, damn it. Minute 56 left.
It's Chop City in general. Like I'm getting stopped in front most of the time, or not. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
On my practice account, I got stopped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. They were in front. Don't get me wrong, for little wins.
Yeah.
7 stop outs.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna step out of this crude longs for a small win too. It ain't even worth it to hold right now. It's weird. It's wicky. Yep, that's it. That's it. Base hits.
Well, and this is one of the things that I've been torn about lately is the strategy to use. Because with Trump coming into office and all these news tweets dropping,
You said any
we've
and
had
all
a lot of
things.
volatility that we don't know is coming.
Okay.
It's not like a
Right. It's not a
30 news scandal or something. And you just have some tweet gets dropped and the market has a huge knee-jerk reaction.
yeah.
And so when I saw that, I'm like, okay, we'll have to go back to scalping. And
Yep.
now there is something that you might investigate, and it's called the 180 pattern. And it's real simple. It's a candle pattern.
Yep.
When you have a candle, let's say it finishes red.
Yeah.
And it finishes red in the bottom 25% of the time of the total candle, wick included. Followed by a green candle that finishes in the top 25%. That signals a possible north, and so if that green candle gets broken north, then that's straight on to the north. And the contrary, the flip is the same. And what it's showing you is an exhaustion. Now, so if they're pushing it down and they push it down hard and it closes at the bottom 25% of the candle and it flips, next candle's green and closes in the top 25% of the candle, you've got an exhaustion.
Oh, yeah,
battle
it's
going
from
on.
it. So I'm just gonna put any and all,
That candle that's in this
in
case
one
going
of those,
north,
and then I'll just make sure to write it.
you've got to run to the north. Same thing if the first candle's green in the top 25, next candle's red in the bottom
I'm sorry,
25.
what was the last one you
Take
said?
that break of that red candle south. Now that's called a 180, and that's in
Okay,
the
sure
book
But it's still a 9, it's a 9A.
called Hit and Run Trading. I forget the author. Sigmund talked about it,
Okay.
but
Still question, I'm glad I
it's
have
nice
it on,
because it really tightens up your stops.
Not a crude.
It's a
But it's a
step
scalper's
so
technique.
he hasn't seen
Right.
it because, he's not the same, understandably so, he has a whole different life with, a colon, so.
It hit our
does
70
see
level.
somebody,
Remember last week we were waiting for it to hit 70?
and he's doing
It
the
hit
best
that and
part.
ran.
Yeah.
But, no one is killing the reality.
Dude, we're still waiting for this level right here. I'm thinking of taking shorts though soon on NQ. I wanted to try to short this candle open right here. I'm out of crude oil. This thing's just chopping around. Not worth it. Might continue. I don't know. Base hits.
Yeah, and the income that I throw in for that 180 is to only trade in the direction of the trend. In that kind of situation, I will not trade against the trend.
Yep, exactly.
So whether you lose it using moving averages or standard
Alright, so I'm
deviation
gonna make sure to put,
or
the
lines
factors that
or
he
whatever
sees
it
and
is,
the factors before, and I'm gonna
sit
put that
back
on
and
the
stare at it.
name and address of the health
Hmm.
center. And,
It's a pretty novel.
and you're in your firm.
Right. VIX is pushing higher.
Yeah, you should study range. Like I just posted that there. It's like it keeps you out of trouble.
And obviously he signed the
You know what I mean? Like
and
you have a
anything
range
else,
that is
his
in,
authorization,
you have
his
levels,
all that stuff does
and
not.
then it just keeps your bias for that amount of time.
Yep, that's cool, man. That's cool. Well, you know what's funny? It's funny you mentioned range, and that's awesome that you trade range candles. That's sort of what the orb strategy does, because what the orb does is it forces you to mark out that 15-minute high and low, and then that visually puts that range on your chart. So for traders who have trouble finding trend and stuff like that, the orb is a great strategy, because if you're above the orb or you had a breakout to the upside, then that could help you find maybe a long position. If you know that we've been having a lot of double breaks, then maybe you might want to target a short after we break out long, whatever the case may be. Or if we're range bound and hitting the high and low of the orb, it's still giving you that range. So even though it's not the same thing in the sense of it being range candles, it's still the same in the sense that it forces your chart to map out some type of range for you to visualize. And when we're able to visualize a range in the market, it becomes a lot easier and less stressful for us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool, dude. I know ranges are key. Market range is 80% of the time, then she better be ready for it.
In the orb, that's why I was like upset. Like that's my favorite type of statistic, but most of the time it breaks the high. I think I was talking about it. It'll break the high and then come back inside. Most of the time it doesn't follow through and it gets people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What it's doing right now. It broke the high on a 15, that made it valid. It closed.
Yep.
Just barely. But after it closes, it often, or more often than not, it goes back in, and it's just like, what's the percentage of that?
Yeah.
Of like in percentages, and then you can go before you can get to the upside, because if it broke the top, it's probably going to try to go again.
Right.
It could go pretty low. It could go 60% down, 70% down.
Yes.
It'd be nice if Edgeful did that, where they said, hey, it breaks the top, but in a ranging market, or if it's going to range, here's the
Damn, crude oil, guys. Oh, got out early on that, man. Gotta just respect the trade, respect the trend. Would have been a nice run. And that was the A plus, right? Because we had our good entry, moved our stop loss. Beautiful.
So it's Kevin Dubrisky at Gmail, right, Ken?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just Kevin. So KEVIN.
Looks all right to continue. I don't know about getting in up here, though. And if you're... I'm looking for Nas to find some resistance here, if anything.
Yeah, excellent thought. Do you want to?
Give me one sec. Yep. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap up the stream now. You guys have a great day. Any questions, like I said, feel free to direct message me. I am in this short on NQ, looking for us to go head towards that 830 level. Take care, guys. Have a great day. Happy trading, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.